In 1901, a group of Greek sponge divers sheltering from a violent storm off the coast of the tiny island of Antikythera stumbled upon a graveyard of history. At the bottom of the Aegean Sea lay a massive Roman shipwreck, a time capsule filled with marble statues, luxury pottery, and bronze figures. But among the treasures was a small, calcified and corroded green lump that looked nothing more than a common rock. For 50 years, this object sat in a storage box at the National Archaeological Museum in Athens, largely ignored while the world marveled at the statues it was found with. It wasn't until the bronze began to crack open, revealing the glint of precision-cut gear teeth, that the world realized it was looking at an impossibility. This is the Antikythera Mechanism, and it is the most sophisticated piece of technology to survive from the ancient world. To put its complexity into perspective, the internal gear work found inside this 2,000-year-old box wouldn't be seen again in human history until the 14th century, during the dawn of the European Renaissance. For over a millennium, the knowledge required to build this device simply vanished from the face of the earth. When scientists finally began to peer inside the device using high-resolution X-ray tomography in the early 2000s, what they found defied every textbook ever written about the Greeks. The mechanism contained over 30 interlocking bronze gears, all housed in a wooden case the size of a shoebox. It wasn't a toy or a piece of jewelry. It was a highly advanced analog computer. By turning a single hand crank on the side, a user could move the entire cosmos. On the front dial, a pointer tracked the sun and the moon through the zodiac. On the back, complex spiral dials predicted lunar and solar eclipses with terrifying accuracy, down to the specific hour and even the direction the shadow would fall. Perhaps most shocking was the lunar secondary gear, which used a pin and slot mechanism to model the moon's variable speed. Because the moon moves faster when it is closer to Earth and slower when it is further away, the Greeks built a mechanical function to simulate this elliptical orbit, a mathematical concept we didn't think they fully mastered for another 1,000 years. But the Antikythera mechanism wasn't just for scientists, it was a cultural centerpiece. One of its dials tracked the 4-year cycle of the Pan-Hellenic Games, including the Olympics. It was a bridge between the gods, the stars, and the everyday lives of the people. However, the discovery of this device raises a haunting question that defines the very essence of arcanum history. If the Greeks were capable of building a mechanical computer in 150 BC, why did the Industrial Revolution wait another 1,800 years to happen? The precision of the gears suggests that this wasn't a one-off prototype. The craftsman who built this was working within a sophisticated tradition of engineering. We have historical hints, letters from Cicero, and stories of Archimedes that describe planetarium spheres made of bronze. But while the statues and the philosophy of Greece survived, the machines did not. The tragedy of the Antikythera mechanism is that it represents a lost peak in human evolution. It proves that history is not a straight line of constant progress. It is a series of climbs and crashes. When the Roman Empire shifted its focus and the ancient workshops of Rhodes and Syracuse were destroyed or abandoned, this high-level mechanical knowledge was smothered. It was replaced by centuries of simpler tools, while the most advanced machine on the planet sat at the bottom of the ocean, being eaten by salt and time. It serves as a chilling reminder that humanity can forget how to be high-tech. As we look at the corroded gears today, we are forced to wonder, what else have we forgotten? What other arcanum technologies are currently buried under the silt of ancient harbors or hidden in the basements of museums, waiting for us to realize that our ancestors were much closer to the future than we ever dared to imagine? This device isn't just a clock, it's a mirror, showing us that the path of human progress is far more fragile than we think.